Hello everyone, this video is for grade 5 students. Today we have our World 2 Module 10. Learning objectives. After you watch this video, you will be able to talk about the future using I think, will, or maybe correctly in speaking and writing. You will find this lesson in your student book page 119 and your workbook page 103. Look at this picture, boys and girls. There are 3 pictures of 3 people. Their names are Jamila, Farid, and Layla. And down there are 4 pictures. Picture A, there is a car without a driver. And picture B, there is a robot. What is the robot doing? It is doing work at home. Great. And picture C, maybe it is about traveling to space or to other planets. And picture D, there is a flying car. Guys, I want you to stop the video for a while and tell me what you think Jamila, Farid, and Layla are talking about. Great! They are talking about how our lives will be changed in the future. Fantastic. Now guys, you are going to listen to the conversation. Match the people with the correct pictures. Don't forget that there is one extra picture.
4. Listen to 3 people talking about how they think life will change in the future. Match the people with the correct pictures. There is one extra picture. 1.
So, Jamila, which invention do you think will make our lives easier?
That's a good question. I think we will have robots that will help us in our everyday lives. For example, robots that will do all the chores around the house. That will be perfect. We will have lots of free time to do anything we like.
2.
Farid, how do you think means of transport will change in the future?
I don't think people will drive cars anymore. All cars will have computers that will drive the car for us. We will just sit back and relax and give the directions to the computer. In other words, we will tell the computer where we want to go and the car will take us there.
And what about flying cars?
Well, you have to be a pilot to fly a car like that, and I find that too difficult. I think it will take many years before we see flying cars in the sky.
3.
What do you think, Layla? How will our lives change in the future?
Well, it will be easier for people to travel.
Do you mean to other countries?
Not only that, I mean to space too. It will be great to travel to other planets, or even to live on other planets, like Mars. Just think about it.
Okay, now let's see your answers. 1. Jamila. Great, she's talking about robots doing work at home. What about Farid? Great, he is talking about cars without drivers, means cars being driven by computers from home. And what about Layla? She talked about traveling to other planets. And D is the extra picture. A good job. How will our lives change in the future? What do Jamila, Farid, and Layla think? Jamila, I think we will have robots that will help us in our everyday lives. Farid, I don't think people will drive cars anymore. And Layla, it will be great to travel to other planets. Guys, what do you think of the words with red color? Could you stop the video and think about that? Great! Now let's discuss it together. We can notice here that Jamila, Farid, and Layla are talking about the future. And when we talk about the future, we use will plus the infinitive. Will have, will help, will drive, and will be. We will read more examples. Look at these pictures. The children are talking about the future. This one is saying that I think we will have flying cars in the future. She is using will and plus the verb. Okay, look at the second picture. These two boys are talking about something. They are talking about the future. I will go to the amusement park next Saturday. Great, he used will plus go. The other boy said, will you go on the big wheel? Here it is a question. And when we ask a question, we start with will. The answer is maybe I will. So guys, first of all, we will talk about affirmative. Affirmative means normal sentence, to make sentences. When we make sentences, we use subject plus will plus verb. Look here, guys. I, you, he, she, it, they, and we take will plus the verb. Look at the first one. I will go to school tomorrow. Here we have will plus go. Guys, I will show you some pictures and you think and give me some sentences. Stop the video and do it. Great, now let's check your answers. He will travel next Friday. They will build a new house next year. We will have robots to help us in the future. So here we are making sentences about the future. When we make questions using the future form will, we start with will plus the subject, then we add the verb. Will, you, he, she, it, they, we, plus the verb. Let me give you one example, guys. Here, look. This is a picture of the stadium. Will you come with me to the stadium? Here we start with will, then the subject, then comes the verb. Guys, I will show you some pictures and you make questions about them. You can stop the video, look at the pictures and make questions. Great, now let's check your answers. Will they plant more trees? Will robots help us at home? And will she buy online? Great, we started with will, then the subject, then the verb. Some answers: maybe I will, I think they will, I think robots will help us, and I think she will. You did a great job. Let's move to the speaking task. You are going to talk about the future using will, I think, and maybe. Guys, look at the first example here. It's already done for you. I think people will travel to space because it will be easy. I think. Now, you have here some ideas. Use them to make some sentences. You can stop the video now. Can I check your answers now? Okay, let's see. I think we will have flying cars. Maybe robots will do the chores. I think robots will drive buses and trains. I think people will live on other planets. And finally, maybe we will wear special clothes. You did a great job. Let's do this task on your workbook, page 103. Imagine the future and write what people will or will not do. Guys, you have some ideas here on the left side to help you. The first one is already done for you. Travel in space. I think people will travel to space. You can stop the video and do it. Great, now let's see your answers. Maybe we will go on holiday to the moon. Maybe we will have robots to help us with our work. I think we will drive flying cars. Finally, I think we will use apps to change our clothes. Great! Thank you, boys and girls. This is the end of our class today. For your daily assessment, please log into Teams and answer your homework Model 10 Our World 2. Remember to do your daily assessment within 24 hours. Good luck and see you soon.